I don't understand why men are not approaching me, and it's really with my head. I mean, they used to. It used to happen, but now it's as if I sprayed man repellent on myself. I just I can't get over it. It's ruining my life. It's progressively just getting worse. I just can't. I just don't know why. My mental health is just in the hole, okay? It's in the I don't know what I'm gonna do. All I know is I want men to approach me. Please. Just, I just want it to go back to the way that it was. I can't. I can't do this anymore. It's killing me. I'll be submissive. I'll be insecure. I'll do whatever. I cannot figure out why men will not approach me.
I was thinking about something the other day, how the majority of my girlfriends are single. We're like in our 20s, late 20s, 30s. I have some girlfriends that are younger, some that are older, but the majority, single. I have a few that are in happy, healthy relationships. Majority is single. I was thinking, why? All of these girls are 10s, like seriously, gorgeous, smart, funny, great, amazing, including myself. Why aren't we in relationships? Years ago, decades ago, we would have been like married already on child number 2 right now. So many women are choosing to be single because the men are not up to their standards, and so they're not going to settle. And I think that's kind of great, but also kind of scary.
What's hilarious is that the first woman whining about men not approaching her will get approached and then shoot down any man who does it. She wants attention and the feeling of putting men in their place, where she can remind them that she's too good for any of them.
Okay, this is for the guys and the guys only. When you and a girl lock eyes, and you know that you lock eyes, like, why don't you guys come up to them anymore? Genuine question, like, I just want to know. I just got back from Trader Joe's. I'm in my car eating the wrap. I like turn around, I see this guy looking at me. I'm like, oh wow, he's really cute, really tall. Don't know his name because no interaction. But we like look at each other, whatever. But then like he doesn't say anything. So now it's like awkward. I'm like, okay. Because I'm not gonna say anything. But like why don't you guys talk to us anymore? Like I don't get it. And like I wanna get it. But if that was you, hey. Anyways.
You want to know a fun fact? I actually don't want to be approached by men at all. Ever. Because, you know, men commit 69% of violent crimes, and this does not include the excessive amounts of assault, harassment, violence, stalking, and intimate partner violence that isn't reported. Can you imagine how high the percent would be then? So yeah, I don't want you to come up and approach and talk to me. And you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad that men don't approach women anymore because of me. Because I got anxious in a scenario or after the fact of a scenario. I'm glad. I'm basically doing a damn public service. Stand together, girlies. Love you.
No man is intimidated by any woman. If a man tells you that you are intimidating, it is a polite way to tell you that you are not worth the time, trouble, or effort. Just a headache. Women don't seem to understand that being attractive physically doesn't mean being desirable for a relationship.
Why are men not approaching women in Atlanta?
Atlanta men love
Really?
themselves. Their egos are too high. People not approaching women in Atlanta are people that think they're 10s when they're actually 2s, and they need to be brought down a notch.
That is so real. And if you do get approached like by a drunk guy that's just like, you're hot, there's no thoughtfulness anymore. I don't know if it's since fear of rejection these days, or like thinking a certain way about women like being entitled or something, but like I've just really noticed that men don't approach as much anymore. I think a lot of it happens online. Like one time I was out and I was talking to this guy and like nothing really happened there, and then I get a DM from the same guy, and it's kind of like, why couldn't we have hashed this out in person?
That's
I was like,
crazy.
I was there for 30 minutes.
I don't know if they just like assume that like pretty girls already have boyfriends and they're like intimidated. I've started to just be like, you know what, F it, like we're gonna go up to guys now because they're not coming to us. So
Speak your truth, queen. I've been trying to figure that out myself. Years ago, I used to go out, guys were running up to you. And I feel like now it's either they don't say anything to you at all, or they like just stand over in the corner and they just like stare, and I'm like, just walk up to me, say hello. Not creeping from the corner.
Why do you think men aren't approaching women anymore?
Why do you think what?
Men aren't approaching women
Let me do this one. They're so full of themselves. They literally love themselves. Sorry. They're literally all up in your grill. They just think that like they're not that like no one wouldn't like them.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody likes you. Make us like you, and then we'll like you.
What can a guy do to make you like him?
Just be nice. How about being nice?
You don't like nice guys, let's be honest.
No, how about like ask a gentleman?
A gentleman?
Ask questions and listen.
Okay.
Listen.
So someone who's attentive. Okay. Listen. Okay, a listener, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's simple. The Me Too movement said, don't look at us, don't approach us, don't talk to us. We are doing what we were told to do. Now you want to go back? Sorry, no means no. We got that.
Do you want to know your hint to go up to a girl? Eye contact. If they're just looking at you, they want you to come up to them.
I'm
just
taking
like,
mental notes.
And this is my hint. I literally kept going like this. And we made eye contact, I swear to you, like maybe 8-9 times. So that was my hint, like come up to me, like I'm obviously think you're cute or something, right? Did not come up to me, and I was
So
like,
basically
all right,
read her
kinda
mind.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying.
That's a note.
I get back home, I wake up the next day, I get a DM. Hey, saw you at the Steve Madden event. You're really cute. I open it. It was the pink shirt guy. I was like, why didn't you come up to me, like at the actual thing?
Guys are scared nowadays.
Guys are so scared.
Women decide who they will give play to, so a man approaching is ultimately pointless. Sure, you could do the pursuit and hope things work out, but it's not worth it.
Why men never approach women anymore?
Men don't approach women because they always turn us down. That's easy. I mean, I get turned down all the time. All the time.
But they're not really giving you a chance out there?
No, they're not giving me a chance. That's why I don't even approach. I mean, I say hi and be nice, but man, that's about it, and keep it moving.
Any advice you would give to the chicks out there?
At least hear the dude out. You know, if he say hi, you know, buy you a drink or something, at least hear him out instead of just saying no or saying that you have a boyfriend, because everybody know they lying.
Yeah. How do you think they got that wall up between us?
Too many options. Dating apps, social media, gas station, library, gym, you name it.
Men stay silent, not because they don't care, but because the cost of speaking feels too high. Rejection, ridicule, or being seen as a threat. Women long for connection, but hesitate to bridge the gap. In a world where fear outweighs faith in each other, loneliness wins.
Why don't women typically approach men?
I feel like if a woman is confident enough and she feels like she looks really good right then and there, and she's not, you know, maybe introverted or shy, she would definitely go and approach somebody.
If a woman chooses to approach a man and shoot her shot, is she more or less likely to be rejected than if the man approaches a woman?
I feel like men are more likely to be rejected.
Yeah.
So why do you think that women fear rejection when they're far less likely to be rejected?
Because women are just more sensitive. They have more feelings into it. I feel like men, they're used to being rejected. They're used to being turned down, but women aren't. So when they get rejected, they like feel it more personally.
Yeah.
Women need to approach who they want. Bottom line, the fact that there are so many more women in existence than there are men in existence. It's literally a logically and statistically better option. That is, if women want what they say they want.
So many guys find peace and happiness with being alone that they think, why should I be in a relationship then? It's just going to cause a headache. Just have hope and take risks.
Ladies, we never received validation, so we gave it away, hoping you would make us feel valuable. You took advantage of that. Now we self-preserve, and you still can't admit your wrongs and change. We aren't risking our lives on hoping you're the one. We have the information now. It's up to you to change.
Girls, when was the last time a man approached you at a bar and started talking to you? And I thought this was just me thing, but they were all like, no, it hasn't happened in, I can't even tell you how long, like before COVID. And I thought that was a me experience. I was like, okay, maybe I give off like a standoffish vibe. I don't know. I don't think so. But no, they all agreed. They're like, I can't tell you the last time a man tried to talk to me at a bar. A man tried to offer to buy me a drink. Do men still do that? Men, can you weigh in? And I don't even need the drink, but like the last time, and I'll go up and talk to guys, but like Can someone explain?
Ladies keep asking this, but when are you going to realize that there are consequences to your words and actions? It's because men would rather keep to themselves than to be called a creep, or at the very least be publicly embarrassed, or at worst be accused of something. A lot of women do not realize that because of social media, a lot of young men believe that women despise them. Between the 4B movement, the it's all men until no men, and picking the bear over the man, because of this, most of them assume that women genuinely want nothing to do with them.
The truth of the matter is, many have lost the desire to approach women in the West. Men don't have a problem approaching women when they travel to other countries. If we don't see value in the product, we're going to simply ignore it.
I'm at the stage in my life where if someone cheated on me and I knew about it and they didn't know that I knew, I would just act like it's another day. And when they're at work, I would move everything out of the house and just leave and never speak to them ever again.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Ladies, look at what feminism got you. Isn't it wonderful and lonely? No calls or texts to bother with, no worrying what you'll wear on dates, no wasted showers, makeup, and getting your hair and nails done. Isn't it liberating?
So I overheard a conversation last night. It was a group of 4 girls at dinner, and one girl was telling her friends about her new fling. She described it as a casual hookup type thing, but claimed he was super respectful, despite not wanting to commit. Her friend then asked why he was so scared to commit, and this was the moment that I had to physically restrain myself. Here's a shocker, girls. Men aren't scared of you. This guy's basically at an all-you-can-eat buffet, minus the fee. He has it made. If you want him to look at you as girlfriend material, start carrying yourself as that, because hookups won't make him love you.
Any woman decided when they were younger that they were going to prove to the world that they were independent. So, part of their strategy to prove this is to grow old and die alone. It might be subconsciously, but it's still their intentional decision. That is why most, if not all men, should leave them alone, unless they go overseas for a relationship.
Gotten this complaint from a lot of women, actually, that men don't really make real approaches anymore. If they do, it's like some bullshit, like they're going to catcall or whatever. I do blame the internet as a part of it, but also...
I think it's safer for dating apps and Instagram because I just send a DM or send a text, don't respond, okay, cool, no pressure, no actual rejection, is whatever.
The problem is women. The rejection is not the issue. It's the public humiliation, getting exposed on social media, the false accusations. I've wanted to ask out several women while being a vendor at my work, but the cost of getting a false harassment complaint is too high. So unless she makes it painfully obvious or straight up gives me her number, I'll continue to let potential dating opportunities go by the wayside.
And we were kind of
so how often would you say you get approached in a normal week? Have you? Because I think it's been less. Like I've noticed a decline in the amount of people that approach in the last like.
Yeah, I feel like
it's less common.
Yeah,
I think post COVID as well. Sort of post, the beer bug or whatever you want to call it. It's certainly less common, and less common anyway because of the reasons we've said, with the dating apps, because of
I hate how the onus of making something happen is always on the man, even if the woman is the one crushing hard on him. Women need to be the ones initiating in this day and age, because there is far too much risk that men assume from approaching women these days with little benefit.
Men who do this are highly attractive to women. What qualities truly make a man sexy and attractive? The answer may surprise you, and no, it's not being 6 feet, having raging abs, or being super rich, so bear with me. I've asked various women what they truly look for, and they've all said something that really surprised me, and it's not being athletic, tall, or rich. One trait that seems to have the potential to trump all the other qualities I just listed is your masculinity. Women often say, I fell for him because he makes me feel like a woman. So when you're able to embrace your healthy masculine identity, that's when a woman can truly feel like a woman around you.
Mind games. She wants men to read minds and then do what it takes to make her feel like she wants to feel. That's how vague this is. Thanks for watching The Circle of Kings. As always, we're looking forward to your support, so please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything all kings like yourself need to know.